Black people do not have cats. Let's get into it, baby. Net positive. What's up, everybody in the studio? No guest today.
None.
No guest today, but there is guests. You know, the Holy Spirit is in our midst. This week we are going to Midland, Texas, Lubbock, Texas, and Dallas. 3 shows. 2 shows on Saturday, both sold out. One, it's Sunday, I believe it's half sold out. Got about 600 tickets left in Dallas. Guess who's coming to the show, dude?
Who?
Dude Perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, dude.
Very cool.
I love those guys for a long time.
We got to find out when they're coming through Nashville.
We got to talk to
We
them.
can snag them.
I love those guys.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah,
man.
I always kind of watch them like from a periphery.
Yeah.
Every time Dude Perfect be doing something, I be hearing about it.
It's crazy
I'll be hearing about
the growth of what they
I love
built
those guys.
is so like I saw them years ago
Yeah.
and then recently checked back in and was like, oh, this is a real show. now.
I feel like that's you guys are
like
you
there's
guys are-
research and like a
You guys
ton
have
of stuff has
leveled
gone
all
into
the
this.
way up.
Yeah, it's not just guys with cameras anymore.
Yeah, you just look at them from across the gym and you're like, "What's up, fellas?"
I see you.
Yeah,
you
I see.
putting in
Because
work.
we're all doing the same thing.
Yeah.
in our own ways. Good for those guys. I'll see if
That's
I can
awesome.
check in with them on Sunday or whenever they come out. I'm not sure. Then we're going last weekend of the fall tour, Toledo, Chicago, and Davenport, December 6, 7, and 8. Then we're taking all December and all January off. Then we going back on the road, baby. Fayetteville, North Carolina, Greensboro, Shippensburg, Bowling Green, Indianapolis, Columbus, Rochester. Where else are we going? A lot of different places we got logged out.
Just for whatever reason, Google didn't want me to read the rest
We're
of the
back,
list with
baby.
you. Here we are. We're back and keep going.
Indianapolis, Columbus, Rochester, Wilkes-Barre, Tysons, Branson, Kansas City, St. Louis, Lynchburg, Cincinnati, Grand Junction, Salt Lake City, added a second show there, Omaha, Wichita, Sacramento, San Diego, Fresno, Pensacola, Sarasota, and Charlotte. And I think we added 5 more.
Nice.
This week that I think it's in my, where is it at, baby? In the, it's got to be in my mention somewhere. Oh, we added Lynchburg, Virginia. Tulsa, Fort Myers, Tampa, Richmond, Oklahoma City, Shreveport, and Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
When is Tampa?
Sheesh. Tampa is...
Might find my way down there.
April 26th.
I like a Tampa trip, man.
In April?
Yep.
Nah, I like Tampa.
It's a good time of year.
I'll be back down there, baby. We can't wait, dude. The Hattiesburg show we announced on Friday is already sold out.
Unreal.
For like May.
That's crazy, bro.
You want to listen to this podcast, but live, but only me, and more organized? Yeah. And talking about that's the live show. Yep. That's the best way to describe it. It's hot, dude. The live show is hotter and hotter.
I still got to see the new set, man.
Oh yeah, it's unbelievable, dude. Especially if now it's getting tuned up, and then we're gonna it's game over. And that podcast is brought to you by, the live show brought to you by the blood, sweat, and tears of everything on my own brain. Brought to you by the customers actually who are buying tickets. That's the way that works.
True. Yeah.
And the podcast is brought to you by Miracle Made. This morning, did you wake up on Miracle Made sheets? I did. Did you know that your temperature at night can have one of the greatest impacts on your sleep quality? If you wake up too hot or too cold, I highly recommend you check out Miracle Made's bed sheets. Inspired by NASA. Do you know that traditional bed sheets can harbor more bacteria than a toilet seat? It can lead to acne, allergies, stuffy noses. That's all just gross. Miracle Made offers a whole line of self-cleaning, eco-friendly bed sheets such as pillowcases and comforters that prevent 99% of bacteria and require 3 times less laundry. Check this out, everybody. Self-cooling properties for better quality sleep with those Miracle Made sheets. They're self-cleaning. These sheets are infused with silver that prevents up to 99.7% of bacterial growth, leaving them to stay cleaner and fresh 3 times longer than other sheets. No more gross odors. Comfort and quality designed for your skin. Ladies and gentlemen, get on the Miracle Made train, the bandwagon. I'm on it. If there was a bandwagon, do bandwagons, what do they have, seats on there?
I think they got some seats.
Bandwagons?
Yeah, maybe like some bench type seats.
Is it like a covered wagon?
I would think so. That's what I imagine. With like basically church pew seats.
A bandwagon.
Yeah.
All right. Is it a van?
No, I think it's like a caravan of wagons.
Yeah, because everybody. I wonder what it came from.
I think of like the settlers, like Oregon Trail.
Or Oregon?
Oregon? Did I say Oregon?
I don't know what it is. Let me get through the finishes and then we'll discuss it. Go to trymiracle.com. Trymiracle.com/netpositive. Try Miracle Made sheets today. And whether you're buying them for your Self or a gift for a loved one. If you order today, you can save over 40%. And if you use promo code NETPOSITIVE at checkout, get 3 free towels and save an extra 20%. Holidays are coming up.
Yeah.
And everybody needs sheets.
Yeah.
I'll be having lots of it because I have a guest room. A lot of comics coming through that.
Oh, so they must love it.
And every comic you see that's come through and stayed at my house is on Miracle Made sheets.
Yep.
Upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made. Go to trymiracle.com/netpositive and use the code NETPOSITIVE to claim your 3 free-piece towel set and save over 40%. You can get the sheets for someone else and get the towels for yourself.
Oh, well played.
Give them to someone for Christmas.
Smart.
Again, trymiracle.com/netpositive or hit the link in the episode description below. All right, let's all take a guess about what a bandwagon, how that term started.
Okay.
I'm going to say, because it has to be something about popularity.
Right.
And people are getting on it. I'm going to say in the settler times, they were driving through town to go to a popular event, music or something.
Sure.
And nobody had transportation.
Sure.
So you go around town, and it picks people up.
Okay. It's like a shuttle.
To go to the event.
Cool.
And the connotation of it, everybody's got to jump on the bandwagon, meaning nobody got on it at first, but then they see a lot of popular people from the town on there. Mm-hmm. They don't want to go to the thing,
right?
But they get on because there's a lot of people on it.
I think that's probably it.
All right, let's look it up.
Yeah.
Do we know how?
All right, here's my guess.
All right.
Go ahead.
I think that it originated from the Native American times.
Okay.
So I think that when the settlers came and tried to overtake the Native Americans,
The white man.
Yep. They said, "Hey, you can either come with us and we'll spare you, or we'll capture you."
Yep.
And then they were all like, "No, we're good." And they captured them. And we're like, "Yeah, we told you."
So what is the bandwagon? Keeping them or taking them?
The bandwagon would have
The
been
bandwagon
joining
would have been coming with them back to
voluntarily.
voluntarily joining them. And they said,
Oh,
no.
you can join.
Yeah, you can come with
bandwagon.
us and be on our team, or you can stay here and lose.
Alex.
Okay, mine is going to be, I think they were like the original like Broadway tractor things that you drink on.
that's
So I
right.
think it
So,
was
yeah.
like there's a band on it.
You think drinking was involved?
I think there was some alcohol, some
Interesting.
spirits involved for sure.
Oh,
I
but
think-
there was no destination.
Right, they were just cruising around,
the
and
band
like there was a band there, and they were jamming out, and you would come
Interesting.
jump on the wagon and tour around,
and you would just go around.
That was it.
There
You
was
just
nowhere
driving
to
around.
go.
Yeah, you didn't know. The destination was the journey.
Yeah,
you know.
My only thought is everybody loves Vanderbilt football. Get on the bandwagon. We're going to
the game,
to the national championship.
that probably
whatever.
makes more sense.
Interesting. Put in your bets, everybody, with me, Easton, or Alex.
What is a bandwagon?
What is the origins
Let's
of
do
a bandwagon?
origin
of a bandwagon.
Origin of jump on the bandwagon.
Here
Would
we
you like
go.
to read?
Originated in 1848 during the presidential campaign of Zachary Taylor. The phrase is based on the idea of politicians using bandwagons to gain support by associating themselves with a successful candidate. 19th century America, the bandwagon was a horse-drawn wagon with a platform for a band of musicians.
Hey.
Nice. That was often used in circus parades. The famous circus clown Dan Rice would use his bandwagon to transport politicians around town during their campaigns. Rice would also give speeches from the bandwagon during drawing crowds and creating a festive atmosphere.
Did I kind of get it?
I think we got to give it to Alex.
There's
on
not
this
really
one.
a
I think we gotta
destination
give it to
here,
Alex.
right?
As Taylor's campaign became more successful, people began saying that his opponents should jump on the bandwagon to be associated with the success. The phrase evolved, meaning joining a popular cause or trend regardless of political implications. It often is used to describe someone who supports a cause. The term bandwagon was coined by Phineas Barnum, the world-famous showman and circus owner.
Of course it was.
Used in the 1855 autobiography, The Life of P.T. Barnum. So there was no destination.
They were just cruising.
They were rounding up support.
Wow.
And jumping, interesting to your point, jumping on the bandwagon, I don't think you got on. You came out, is what it said?
It always
said
comes
he-
back to politics, man.
People began saying that his opponents should jump on the bandwagon to be associated with that success.
Yeah, go the one right above Dan Rice.
Interesting.
Yeah. The bandwagon is a horse-drawn wagon with a platform and band of musicians. So they're not getting on that's where the band played.
Right. It didn't actually mean jump on.
Yeah,
It
it's
just
not on
meant
it.
like adopt the concept.
yeah.
Like adopt the strategy.
Get on
basically.
the board with see what the bandwagon is doing.
That's so interesting.
The bandwagon. That is kind of a Broadway.
It is kind of the
They
original
just circle
tractor.
around. Yeah, they were doing nothing. They were just gathering up hype.
Yeah.
Get on the bandwagon.
I love
baby.
it, dude. Nice.
Hey, good for them.
Hey, you
dude.
learned something, if anything,
every day.
you know?
That's what this podcast is about.
On the net.
That's positive. On the bandwagon. Let's see what's going on this weekend. A big weekend.
What was going on with you this weekend?
Oh, dude, I was down in SEC Nation, bro.
I tuned into your
Georgia.
IG.
Did you?
And saw you in tactical gear and was like, what is going on?
What's he doing?
Yeah.
Dude? I'm just pulling off all kind of side quests.
Yeah, dude. For the plot.
Well, I was off work.
Okay.
So I literally everything that I want to do, I can't do because I'm working.
Sure.
But my policy, and if I've told everybody this, I would never, I think I've told this on the pod, I would never quit pursuing my dreams to watch someone else pursue theirs. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yep.
So I'm going to go to you want me to cancel one of my shows to go to the game?
No.
No. No matter how small mine was, I would never do that.
Yep.
And I would say that to everybody that listens to this podcast. I would never stop if watching the Super Bowl fits into I'm off work, probably then we'll go watch it.
To move some things around.
Yeah, move some things around. But like we got invited to the not Amazon, Yellowstone, the premiere.
Nice.
Up in New York City.
Yep.
And I was like, well, I'm in Toledo. Yeah, I'd rather be in Toledo.
Also, something about the Yellowstone premiere being in New York City rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah. Should be in Wyoming.
Tacoma.
Yeah. Or somewhere. Yeah, they might have a little
Do it at the Tacoma Dome.
Yeah.
Dude, that's where I want that
Is
to
there
be.
one?
I don't know.
Probably.
I think
Yeah.
so.
They're like, we're having a red carpet?
Yeah.
In Times Square?
Sure.
Oh, I thought we were
Yeah, that feels weird.
Nah, dude, we're just playing a character. Oh. Yeah, no, they invited me down there to do because the SEC Nation, who's friends of mine, obviously game day is they're right next to each other. Mm-hmm. They're like 3 blocks from each other. SEC Nation pops around to every SEC school every week and does in essence game day.
Awesome.
And they were like, come down because they're all on set. They're like, we need someone to go out amongst the people because I thought of an idea. I go, this is a night game, and this is a 10-hour tailgate.
Yeah.
You got, and plus the game.
I just did this at LSU.
Yeah, you got to be up there 8 a.m.
Yeah.
It's a night game?
Yeah.
This is dude, can you imagine any other activity where you got to be social for that long?
It's a ton of time.
So much time.
Yeah.
But maybe, I don't know, people end up tailgate. You tailgate?
Not hard.
I'm not
I like to be out there.
tailgater.
I like to be out there and chat and like hang out and I'll drink a little bit and we'll have some fun. But
Like an hour before the game?
yeah, I don't know, man. I was definitely like at LSU. It was like, let's go get food for sure. Like let's
Leave the
bounce
tailgate?
out of here. Yeah, definitely.
And then come back. Yeah.
yeah, I'm that type of guy.
Do you take a social break? You got
Need it.
let me go around the corner and get on my phone for a little
Yeah,
bit.
well, that or like I need to go like put some air conditioning in my face for a sec. Let's go find that because it's hot.
You go alone or you go with the buds?
No, no buds.
No, did you go to an escape?
Oh, to get some
alone?
AC? I'll
Yeah.
take a friend. Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's like when girls will go to the bathroom together.
Yeah, take a
I'd be like,
friend.
hey, do you need to cool
Hey,
down?
you need to go into the library.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, sneaking
Wherever
into
you
some
go.
university
Yeah.
building. Yeah.
Because think about it. If you're doing a night game, you're up. I mean, a NASCAR race is the same.
Mm-hmm.
You're up at what? 10. Let's say 10. Okay. One time we went out I don't drink anymore. I went out with Lydia and all of her friends. I was like, we went to drinks, dinner, maybe went to a concert, drinks. I go, this is a 8-hour shift.
That's a lot.
This is a full...
Yeah.
And I'm into it. I like it. But you're like, that's such a lot. So I was in essence, I was going out in tactical gear trying to help people survive the whole day.
Nice.
And identify what kind of drinking situation they got going on.
Nice.
One guy, we took a hit live and they go, well, we're going to go, I'm going to go coffee, beer. I'm going to go coffee, beer, energy drink during the game, depending on the outcome, hard liquor.
Okay.
Like
that's a trajectory.
That's a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know how like the guy that I don't want to say the guy that killed Michael Jackson, but they
I don't think legally we can.
no, I can't say that.
Allegedly.
They had to put him to sleep.
Yep.
With the what's it called when you get surgery? They put you to
Anesthesia.
sleep. Yeah. So they had to that job is like one of my buddies was going to do it and he goes, this is way too stressful because too much in there you kill them.
That's it. Yeah.
And not enough and they're alive.
Yep.
That is tailgating. Nice. That is tailgating.
Great take.
With the fluids.
Yes.
With what fluids you're going to do.
Yes, it is.
Because you're looking at this guy that's you.
Yes.
And you're like, I got to get him where he needs to be.
Right.
All day.
Yes.
And alcohol included.
And you're teetering on that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That
And
perfect balance.
I do it with coffee and and water and energy drinks and Coke.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yep.
Because I go, all right, where am I?
Coca-Cola.
Yeah, Coca-Cola.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks for the
For sure. Gotcha.
I go, dang, I'm feeling a little groggy. Let me get a iced coffee.
Yep.
Boom, you're out here.
Back.
What's up?
Yep.
Yeah. For how long?
Right.
An hour.
You get an hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
probably out of
You get
that,
an
yeah.
hour and a half. You're like, let me sit down for a second. Let me get a water.
Right.
And then I'll do a Red Bull.
It's a
Mixing alcohol in it.
it's not a weak man's sport.
No, it's not.
You know,
No,
it's
not. It's really not.
You got to really be locked in.
If you and I would say the same. I would like to know people's. And sorry, kids, if you're listening to this, is not the time to email in. What if the longest time you've had to stay up? Not no substances. I'm talking about I did a wedding. We played golf in the morning and then the guy got married.
Oh,
So that's like
a day.
all day.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we just did 9, but you're like or the girls have to do it with when they get ready for weddings.
Yeah.
They got to be there at 7 to start doing the makeup.
Yep.
But they're all in there. There's one makeup girl. So but they can't be asleep.
Right.
You got to be.
Yep. And you better be supportive of the bride.
Yep,
You better be
supportive.
you know, like you better bring
Yeah.
good energy.
And if somebody pops in, you know what's funny about this is if somebody pops in with like a wild card liquid that you weren't planning on.
Yeah.
Then you got to adjust your plan.
Bro, this is why I don't do shots anymore, by the way. That is the
Yeah.
reason. Because
Yeah.
I know if I'm drinking what I want to be drinking,
Yeah.
I can coast
You
through
know
the
where
day.
you're at.
I hit
Yeah.
cruising altitude and I'm fine.
Yeah.
But
You can
something comes out of nowhere and it's like, whoa, wait a second.
Yeah,
we didn't see a curveball
dude,
coming.
You know what's so great about this? It's a curveball, and then it also a curveball of emotions
Yeah.
by the game.
Yes.
And that could be good or bad.
Great point.
Celebratory. Let's take some shots.
Yes.
No.
No. Hold on.
No.
Don't forget the game plan.
Or I'm bummed.
Remember your training.
It's like
Trading.
like Simba. Know who you are.
As you're holding the shot glass.
Remember who you are. That's who says remember who you are, right?
Yeah.
Remember.
You just
who
put it down
are.
and walk out of the tent.
Yeah. What's his name? What's the dad's name?
Mufasa.
No. The good is Simba.
Well,
It's Simba the
Simba's
kid.
the main character, right? And then
Who's the
Mufasa's
Simba's
his
dad?
Mufasa.
No, that's the bad dad.
No, that's Scar.
Scar. Yeah, Mufasa. Yeah, you're right.
It's my favorite movie,
Yeah,
dude.
Scar.
Don't-
Sorry,
yeah.
that was disrespectful. Yeah. Scar says, yeah,
Scar.
Mufasa, remember who you are. Yeah, I think we were out a couple weekends ago after one of our shows. No, the girl got a bad, we were all going to go out after the show.
Yeah.
She got a bad email about one of her kids.
Yep.
Sent her.
Yep. That's it.
Yeah,
Night's over.
yeah. Then she started getting hammered.
Yep.
And you're like, oh, dude, it threw off the plan.
Yep.
It threw off the plan because she's like, well, I got this. It's something I don't even know what it was, but she got a disappointing email about something about the kids.
Yeah. See ya. That's it. That's the night. Hey, we'll see you tomorrow. See you at brunch tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah, you go out. If you're a little bit unstable, you go out to a bar, you start talking to a girl. She says, no.
See ya.
Let me get a.
Yep. Bye. Bye. You just wave bye to your friends at that point. Hey, I'll see you.
Yeah.
I'm not here anymore. The guy that was here 5 minutes ago, he's gone.
He's gone. Hey,
It's me now.
My body's still here.
It's like Jekyll and Hyde.
Bye.
It's like, bye, guys.
That should be fun. Like you get the song, like you and your ex-girlfriend have like a song together that comes on the. Bye.
Bye. Hey, guys, I'm just going to go into my head real quick. I'm just going to go inside
I'm
my
gone.
head.
No, I'm here.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
bye. Yeah. I'm gonna go inside my head really quick. Dang it, dude. That's so funny. We were out there for you know what's interesting about the that we get done at the game day gets done at 1.
Yeah.
Because there's another game.
Yeah.
Before the night game.
Yep.
And I was like, on the way down there, it's like Tim Tebow, who's a buddy of mine.
Awesome.
And not the flex, but
Yep.
not like a. I never want to over state my
Tim Tebow, who would know who you are?
yeah, Tim Tebow, who we shook hands with each other. Yeah. We've seen each other a couple times.
No,
with
for
some
sure.
stuff. I go,
Yeah.
when's the last time I saw you? I think at Bristol at the NASCAR race. He goes, oh, good to see you.
Nice.
Yeah.
What a thick man, by the way.
Big.
Oh.
Yeah. Marty Smith, who's a buddy of mine,
Yep.
Jordan Rogers.
Yep.
And then you were like, and then Paul Feinbaum was down there. And then I go,
Legend.
what I assumed is that, I don't know why I assume this. This is a dumb thing of me to assume. Everybody's going to the game. What?
Nope.
Bro, what?
You know how many games that is, dude?
Bro, what? They're home 30 minutes later.
Yeah.
What?
On the jet to in bed.
They're cutting the grass. They're not in bed. They're not in bed. These are high producers.
Yeah, you're
they're
right.
not
You're
going
right,
back
you're
to
right,
bed.
Couch, maybe?
They're not mowing the grass either.
Yeah, very,
They're like, I was like, Tim, where are you at? Were you at this tailgate? I'm cutting the grass, dude. I'm building a deck.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I was just doing my
they're all out
job
of
there, man.
Yeah. Because everybody's like, where are you at the game? I go, well, I went home. Drove.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was home too.
Yeah.
I watched the game from my house. Yeah. I was like, yeah, you assume that everybody, because Mike, he flies everybody around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like Kirk, Herbstreit and them.
Yeah.
They'll do the game day.
Kurt lives here.
And then they're immediately on the plane to go broadcast
You
another
got to call
game.
another. And sometimes he calls 2 in a day.
For sure.
Yeah.
Kirk takes like 10 flights a weekend.
He's crazy, bro.
Because he does Thursday night football for the NFL too.
Oh, yeah.
He does that,
And then
man.
his kid plays high school football in Nashville here. So then he flies home
Really?
from whatever NFL team he's at.
Oh, yeah, his
flies
kid lives here.
to watch his kid play football.
And he's great at it.
Then he's
wheels
great.
up
one,
guy.
One of the best.
Big wheels up guy. Yeah. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, dude.
Bouncing around.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll get there.
Have you done game day?
Mm-mm.
You been a picker?
Mm-mm.
Dude, I was flipping back and forth between you and game day.
Yeah.
And I always
Who was the picker?
Who did they have?
I don't even remember.
At LSU, they had Paul Skeens and Livy Dunn.
Yeah, so because
Trying
I
to
feel
think
like
who they
game
had
day
this
they
week.
never like bounce around enough, like never show like what's going on with the people out here. So I was sitting there.
That's me, bro.
I know.
I'm
When
gonna
I was
be
sitting
mad
there
at people.
waiting, watching,
Yeah.
flipping back and forth, I was like, dude, they should really, because SEC Network is owned by ESPN. It's the same
Yeah,
company.
same
I was like,
company. Yeah, they
dude,
kinda work
need
together.
Yeah, I was like, they need to flip to John and be like,
Yeah.
hey, we got this guy out here.
We out here.
Yeah, I
well,
was
that's
like-
what
I
they
was
said.
waiting for it. It never
They
happened,
loved
but-
it, and they said, so I'm working this weekend, but I might do the Iron Bowl,
Oh, I'll be there.
Auburn, Alabama.
Sweet,
dude.
Or unless they go to Texas A&M.
They better
I
not.
might go down there. But the tactical gear was awesome because
It looked cool.
Because everybody, it was very warm.
Yeah.
They're like, look at this guy.
Yeah.
What's going? If I'm just dressed as me, they're like, isn't that the guy from that video? What's he doing out
Yeah.
there? But going out with all those camera guys, everybody was like, we want to talk to you.
The boots, by the way.
Yeah. The killer.
The Air Force Juans.
Come on,
Somebody said in the
dude.
comments. That's not mine. I love that, though.
That's crazy.
The Air
dude.
Force Juan.
Air Force Wands?
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody said the Air Horse Wands.
Nice. Tied for first.
I couldn't be upstage. Dude.
That's great,
but it's
dude.
good to
I
be
love
back. We'll
that.
see what happens with that. It's good people over there.
Love it.
And saw a couple fights this weekend.
Yeah.
Didn't go to either one of them.
Right.
I wasn't working, but I was like, I gotta go up there.
Sure.
I got invited, but I didn't. You know, you're depending on the invite. Sometimes you get like, hey, we're going to go to the Preds game. You're like, I got an extra seat off StubHub, and it's in section 300. You're like, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
But they're like, hey, I'm trying to think. Somebody from the Titans got a box. You want to go to the Preds game? Yeah, I'll go to that Preds game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my fight invites weren't top tier.
They didn't move the needle for you.
Yeah, they didn't move the needle.
Sure.
My goal is to go to one of those. Which did you watch the Tyson fight?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I think everybody did.
What are your thoughts?
I hated all that.
Really?
I hated all that. I
Sad?
watched it in my hotel.
Yeah.
In Athens.
Yeah.
That was tough to watch.
You got Netflix to work?
Yeah, I heard a lot of people had trouble.
I ended up watching on Twitter.
You did?
I found some
Yeah.
stream
I
that
watched
had
one of the fights on.
it had 1 million people watching at the same time.
That's so many
1
people.
million people, dude.
Have the numbers come out yet? Netflix doesn't show
the full numbers? I don't
Yeah.
think so. I'm sure Netflix isn't showing
Everybody's
anybody.
watching. That's the last time that I remember getting on Twitter and everybody watching something at the same time.
Yeah.
That hasn't happened for outside of the Super Bowl.
The power of Jake Paul, man.
No, okay.
Yeah, I couldn't
Dude,
tell.
it is. Give him credit.
Yeah, no,
Come
you
on.
got to give him credit. Jake Paul.
He's a genius.
Credit.
He really is.
Shout out
He
to
knows
Jake
how to
Paul.
make people pay attention.
No
Yeah.
credit for Netflix. I couldn't tell if Netflix was lagging or if Mike Tyson was actually that slow. Turns out it was a little bit of both.
Wow, Easton.
Hey, how about the shot
Yeah.
from behind in the locker room?
Elite. Best part about it.
Incredible, bro.
The hype was the best part about it. The
Yeah.
slapping.
Yeah.
The build
I
up.
don't think John knows what you just said, bro.
Yeah. What? The butt shot?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw
yeah,
that.
yeah,
I saw
yeah.
that. Come on, dude.
Crazy, bro.
Well, that's one of those things that you ever watch something in real life and you're like, we're gonna discuss that.
Yes.
That's gonna be on the internet.
Yes.
Yeah, that was what the turnaround was perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
The walkway.
Yeah.
It looked like a scene from The Office.
Yeah. Yeah. But it like, coming back to it did.
Like the camera was
Yeah.
unsteady,
What
and it
did
was like,
I
"Oh, zoom in."
just-
Like,
yeah. What did I just see? This was planned. He looked. I was like, he can't come out in that.
If it came out that was contractual, I wouldn't be surprised
I wouldn't either
because it was
Yeah.
perfect.
A lot of the things that you go, oh, I mean, Okay, I feel like the first round was very. You're like you didn't know, and you didn't know, and then the second round. And what's his name kept going, I don't like his feet. I don't like his feet.
Yeah, they were
crushing
cooking on it. Yeah, they were cooking on it.
I go, dude, are you not involved in the making of this?
Yeah.
You can't just be, you got to say, Mike's getting one. You got to,
Yeah.
You know how like Kirk Herbstreit would be like, hey, they're down 12, but this could get interesting.
Yeah, it's still Tyson.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. Yeah. Why was any of that? Where was any of that? He
like,
goes,
this
I hate
old
it.
man, he's
I
just
hate
not.
it. I hate it. I go, dude, yeah, because he's a former boxer. I think it was.
Yeah,
and he had fought Tyson.
Great.
I think, yeah, great. No, we need someone to announce.
Yeah, you made sure we knew about it.
Yeah. I think after Jake Paul got one, and then you go, and then Tyson was just kind of, and then Jake backed off.
I think Tyson realized, I have never been here before.
Yeah.
I've never been in deep water before.
Yeah.
And I just felt what I usually make other people feel.
20 years. 20 years is
Yes.
so long. Dude, 5 years.
Yes.
From 35 to 40.
Yes.
Is.
And then I think Jake realized, I could kill a legend right now,
Yeah,
and I
I'm not gonna
can't
do that. They would kill me.
Yes.
They would kill me. Everybody. All right. You didn't want.
It'd be elder abuse. That would be the headline.
Yes. How old is he?
58, I think.
Dude,
Yeah, he's almost 60.
Everybody was tuning in. I think everybody was, besides people that had money on it.
Yeah.
58. Besides people that had money on it, you were tuning in to see Mike Tyson knock this cocky kid out.
For sure.
Everybody was.
Yeah.
If we could have witnessed that,
Yep.
but I think that there's no way. There's no way. After like around 1.5 rounds, you go, this is, and I have to watch the end of this.
Yeah.
Because
You gotta think too. Like Tyson is still mentally a killer.
Yeah.
When he wants to be.
Yeah.
So I don't think he even has the ability to understand that if we're in the ring,
he's like, I'm gonna.
we have a business agreement here.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Jake's not gonna kill me. So I don't have to be that scared.
Yeah.
I don't think he knows what that is because
Once
I think
you
in
turn it
Tyson's
on,
head, he's
yeah.
like Tyson's head. He's like, we're in the ring.
Yeah.
We're trying to kill each other.
That's
just what we do.
How I got here.
Yes.
By trying to kill people.
So I'm sure he was terrified, being like, I just felt that power, and I didn't know that is
Who?
how Tyson.
Yeah.
I think he was like, I've never felt that before. I need to be really careful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because otherwise, like, you know what I mean? Like, he doesn't know, like, we can just kind of play around for a few rounds, and then we can shake hands and make
You
money.
could see that he was scared, and then I could also see, but that's what you're watching. You watch like basketball or football. You're like, I can see that guy's terrified.
Yes.
You could see that.
Yes.
And that's what everybody they're like, somebody comes up on the street and is trying to like, get money out of you. You're like, I can see that you are being dishonest.
Sure.
Or you can, or I can tell we all live in the same world. That's what was wild to see about it. It's
crazy,
You're
man.
like, and then you go, I don't know how they're gonna. Somebody said when Jake was doing this at the end,
Yep.
like and somebody said Mike Tyson had the opportunity to do the coolest thing right here.
Literally.
Nice.
Would have been the
Lawrence
coolest
like,
thing
I
of
was
all
like,
time.
You knocked him out,
Dude.
I knew he
yeah.
was cooked when he kept biting his glove. I thought he was going to bite the glove off.
Yeah, why was he doing that?
They said it was like a
Nervous
tick
tick
thing,
or something like that. The whole thing was strange,
Yeah,
and
but-
I hated every second of that. I hated every second of watching that.
Who does Jake fight next?
I don't know. I don't know what happens now.
I think he needs Connor.
I mean, I think,
I think it has to be Connor.
and it has to be on Netflix. I think because people are not going to buy these fights,
Right.
Because Conor Pacquiao was like everybody bought it. That's what everybody doesn't want these, but I guess we do want them actually.
We definitely want them.
Yeah, we want this big made up things
For sure.
And Jake's the biggest boxer. Jake Paul is the biggest boxer on earth.
Yep.
Yep.
He is.
Yep.
He is. I watched it.
What are his paydays versus like a Canelo?
Is that the biggest heavyweight right now?
That's
I don't
just
think
the
he's a
biggest
heavyweight.
fighter. I mean, that's the closest thing you have to like a.
I mean, not even by. What did he get? 100 million or something like that? How much did Tyson get?
Canelo biggest payday amount.
I don't know if it's that much.
45
Canelo's
million.
biggest payday was for his third fight against 45 mil. And then let's see Jake Paul.
Golovkin. Yeah, I remember that fight. Yeah.
Jake Paul biggest payday. Hints that is paid more than 40 mil. So that would
Yeah, about the same.
So right there, man.
And then they paid Tyson that, right?
I don't know what his split was.
Paying Mike Tyson did. I can't believe I witnessed that.
It's
I can't believe I witnessed
I was
that.
talking to my dad about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's really cool that Jake gets to say I don't think his cool thing is like I beat Tyson.
Yeah.
I think it's like I shared the ring with Tyson.
And
man.
in
how many
this-
people on earth can say they did that?
In Jerry World, sold out. I mean, packed.
Nuts.
The whole thing. It's good for you, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what did he come out with the bird, the
Yeah.
pigeon
Yeah.
that he gave to him or something like that?
What do you think it feels like looking through your gloves at Mike Tyson?
No matter how old he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there was that thought.
A little bit.
For sure.
For a
Of,
second.
like,
for a
he
second.
The
could-
first 30 seconds, it was like, oh. And then
Yeah.
Maybe a minute. How
Is
long
he
is
still
there?
an executioner?
There were
You know what I mean?
3-minute rounds, not 4, or 2-minute rounds, not 3.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
I was texting with Mike about it, and he was like, Jake did everybody a favor by not knocking him out in the first 45 seconds.
No, he did himself a favor,
For sure.
but also us.
Yes.
yeah, because every older person I know that like was like,
Everybody was
watching
wanting Mike Tyson
yeah,
to knock
were,
him
like,
out.
in shambles that he was like.
Well, it's
terrible.
like it's like
Yeah,
watching
it was
a hero,
so sad.
you
It
know,
was like
decline.
watching Jordan on the Wizards.
Yes, yes.
Gosh, or it's like watching, somebody get sick, and you ever remember them when they're in their power. That's the tricky thing about retirement.
Yep.
And coming out of it, he's like, oh, I can't do the thing I used to do.
Yeah. LeBron the other day was like, I only want to play like 1 or 2 more years because I don't want to disrespect the game like that. Like he doesn't want to come out
And
here.
he's throwing up triple doubles
Yeah.
at 41.
Bro.
It looks great.
He's literally the oldest and the youngest guy to do like all these stats now.
God,
Like he's bookended
He's
the
a
whole
kill-
thing.
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
Yeah. He's out. Yeah, he looks great. Yeah, that's what's sad about watching. Oh man.
Yeah.
You hate to see it.
Speaking of the NBA,
Oh yeah. What do we got? What?
we had a comment this week.
Wild transition. Dude. Wild.
We had a
Transition.
comment this week on our YouTube.
Okay.
Viewer Gimano279 says, It's my first time watching an episode of the podcast, and I genuinely thought Easton was black.
You sent this to us in the group text, which is just elite.
I've been laughing about it all
I
week.
have been laughing about this all week, and I don't know. This is gonna be tricky water to trek.
Sure.
To trek.
Yep.
Because if I'm saying what about Easton makes him black, that's a tough road for me to go down.
Yeah, that list is difficult to make on air.
Why would they think that?
I don't know.
I have honestly no idea.
Hold on, let me close my eyes. You say something.
I'm not
Easton.
black.
Easton, tell me about your weekend. I'm gonna close my eyes.
This weekend, I watched football.
Okay, that's kind of
I
black.
went to a gun range.
No. Dude,
I-
no, stop.
I'm not joking. I'm so serious. I can show you the bank receipts, bro.
Wow.
Play with my cat. Decorated a Christmas.
That's not black. Playing
so
with a
what-
cat
so
is not
what-
black.
what is it?
Black people don't like cats.
What is it about him?
Do they?
I don't
Black
think
people
so.
like cats. I've never,
What are black pets?
dude. I've never heard of a black person having a cat.
Really?
Me neither.
They don't. Black people, they got dogs. Black people do not have pets. No, they don't have cats. Black people do not have cats.
I can't think of anybody.
Just like it's like an Australian child,
It's the same thing.
and then or like an Asian woman that's pregnant.
Yes.
There's no black person with a cat.
Yeah.
There isn't.
Except Easton, obviously.
yeah,
except
except
me.
Easton. Let me think.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, we need this guy to email in and let's get a detailed list.
Now
of-
let me think of how I know people have cats.
Mm-hmm.
Bennett.
cat hair on a black shirt.
Yep.
Yep.
Going over to their house. Or they post about it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know any black people with a cat.
Yeah, I don't either.
Wow.
If you're black with a cat, email in, drop a comment.
There's no way.
Like,
we
subscribe.
need photo proof though.
A black? No. I don't see it. What else did you do this weekend?
I watched a lot of football, like I said.
Watch the fights.
Yeah, I watched the fights.
Is it? Well, they haven't seen him, so it has to be his voice.
Right.
Is it based
Yeah.
on the topics he talks about?
Yes.
He likes gambling.
Right.
That's racially neutral.
I think so.
Gambling on sports. If I had to guess, I think that's white.
I kind of think it's like a white guy
That's
thing.
a white guy.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Where if you had to go to fast food, where would you go? Top 3.
Fast food. Chick-Fil-A is up there.
White.
Ooh, this is a tough one, dude.
Rap food?
Does Shake Shack count as fast food?
That's black. Shake Shack's black.
Okay, so
Are you sure?
1-1.
Yeah,
We need a
Shake Shack is
tiebreaker.
black
We need a
for sure.
tiebreaker.
If I had to put it in a
know.
racial category, Shake Shack.
You're going to get buried. This is the hottest take you've ever had on the show.
Shake Shack is black.
All right.
I think it's black too.
It's not Popeyes black, but it's black.
What's the spectrum of fast food?
Chick-fil-A to Popeyes. The spectrum of fast food is from white is Chick-fil-A, black is Popeyes.
Okay. Who sits right in the middle?
McDonald's.
McDonald's probably?
McDonald's.
Yeah, it's
is
for everybody.
Raising Cane's white.
Yeah.
Because it's. I'm just looking at where they are.
Yeah.
Where they put them.
Sure. Yeah.
Churches, black.
Yeah, Checkers.
Black. And I'm not saying racism is saying one race is better than the other.
Sure.
We're just discussing
So, John,
race.
what's better,
Sure.
Chick-fil-A or
Yeah.
Popeyes?
Right, yeah. Oh, God.
Oh, that is unbelievable.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Easton, well, we'll keep it.
See, it's comments like that really confuse people, you know? Like,
throw them off.
the audio-only
Yeah.
people are like, wait a second.
Yeah,
wait.
watch the show, guys. Watch the show.
YouTube, like, subscribe, we'll have you.
Yeah. Maybe the people think about, like a lot of people think that I'm gay
Right.
based on my videos.
Right.
They're like, that guy's gay.
Right.
For sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I'm not.
Right.
So I know how you feel. Easton.
Sure.
Yeah.
You guys are both just like really,
Misqualified.
Yeah.
I was going to say misgendered.
Underrepresented.
But yeah. Underrepresented. But I like that we can be versatile. Now, would you, if you had a voiceover, would you take a job as a black character?
Sure.
You know how they did that?
Yeah.
They all got canceled because
Yeah.
they're like white people doing like a poo at the gas station on The Simpsons. Like, we can't. This
Yep.
is we can't. It's cultural appropriation.
Yep.
Yeah.
What a time that
Yeah.
was, dude.
That was a wild time.
All the
You're
voice
like,
actors
what?
getting called
Yeah.
out. They're like, the reason I did voice acting is so people wouldn't know who I was.
Yeah.
And now they're like, this guy's been doing the voice.
He's white. You're like, what? We should get someone with actual, like, whatever disease that we're like, well, that's what acting is. We're not, that's not us.
We need a cancer patient to play a cancer patient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not a rancher.
Yeah.
I live in Beverly Hills.
This cancer patient's not sick enough. We need somebody sicker
It's
to play this
disrespectful to
real.
like people. Like it was like people with like some kind of like autism. Like somebody with autism
Yeah.
has to play it.
Yeah.
You're like, well, that's not acting.
Well, you've seen the Gary Oldman
That was a wild time.
trailer, right?
That was a wild time. Yeah.
the Gary Oldman trailer.
Uh-uh.
There's a movie called Tiptoes
Okay.
about short people,
Yeah.
little people,
Yeah.
whatever insert appropriate terminology
we'll
there.
ask Brad Williams. Yeah.
And he is, I don't think he is one,
Yeah.
but he plays one.
Yeah.
And it's
Oh, the guy from what's it called?
the
Yeah,
trailer is
yeah,
insane.
Yeah. And you're like, what? Yeah, because they just like make It's like that Bradley Cooper movie where he was gonna play a Jewish guy and then like made it a prosthetic nose.
Yes.
And they were like, this is offensive. We're like, but that's what Jewish people look like. Hey, real quick, this is a movie. I'm not this.
Yeah.
Hey, when I played a guy who wears Hey Dudes, I don't wear them.
Sure.
I put them on
There you go.
to play the guy.
How dare you?
How does this not? Yeah.
How dare
It
you?
makes sense for everybody.
My goodness.
Not for everybody. What's going on the internet?
Dude, a lot.
I'll tell you
lot
what's
is
going on
going
my face.
Oh.
Hensen shaving.
Oh.
Is what's going on my face, top to bottom. I did the, actually I got a haircut and they did my neck a little bit.
Do you like it?
I still do right here with the
Nice.
Hensen. I said, don't leave this
don't.
alone. I got that.
You need
This is
the
the
good
money
stuff.
maker. Hensen shaving, if you were born after 1970, which is everybody in here, there's a very good chance your first razor was a multi-blade razor. Was it?
Yeah.
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 So it's mine. These razors have been the status quo for over half a century, really? But where has that gotten us? Great question. According to a recent study, 2/3 of men expect some irritation when they shave. Always would happen to me. And I got I don't have thick facial hair. Virtually no information on how to prevent this irritation. Interesting. Over 2 billion plastic razors enter the landfill each year in the U.S. alone. My word.
2 billion?
On the thing, right? They're not just taking them out of there and throwing them out. I guess they could. The razor blade model leads to high operating costs. Oh, interesting. And more people are opting to either stop shaving or explore other invasive hair removal methods. This is why Hensen Shaving wants to change the shaving industry. No, what was it saying?
Not through gimmicks like
not
subscriptions
through
or
gimmicks, not through
moisturizing strips.
or moisturizer, but through groundbreaking research on the impact of shaving has on your skin. There's a dirty secret about the razor industry. Even the cheap dollar store disposable razors will give you reasonably smooth shave. The trick is in removing the hair without any negative outcomes to your skin. Interesting. When Hensen looked at other razors, they noticed the consistent lack of blade support. Hensen makes the razors in aerospace machine shop. Unbelievable. The Hensen razor works with standard dual-edge blades that cost less than 10 cents each. Once you own a Hensen razor, it's only about $3 to $5 a year to replace these blades. Unbelievable. The razor itself is made of aluminum, and there's no plastic. There's also no plastic in Hensen packaging. Interesting. I didn't know that.
Nice.
It's time to say no to subscriptions and yes to razors that last a lifetime. Visit Hensen Shaving. Also a great Christmas gift. HensenShaving.com/Crist. Interesting. I never had that before. Not net positive. Visit HensenShaving.com/Crist, Crist, to pick up the razor for you and use the code Crist to get a free shaving cream with your razor. Well, I'm going to do this. I don't have the shaving cream. I have the razor, so just make sure you add it to your cart. That's a free Hensen shaving cream when you head to HenSon shaving.com/Crist. Use the code CRIST at checkout or hit the link in the episode description below. Also brought to you by Manscaped. Been with us through thick and thin. The global leader in men's lifestyle and grooming. Every man knows the unbeatable feeling of a fresh barbershop shave. I got one last week. Now, what if I told you that no longer have to wait weeks or even months between appointments to experience it? Introducing, and we got a new product alert, baby. Pwah, 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 pwah. The Manscaped newest innovation, the Chairman Pro Electric Foil Shaver, the game-changing tool that brings the luxury of professional shaving right to your home, baby. Whether you're after a daily silky smooth finish or prefer to maintain that rugged 5 o'clock shadow. I don't know. I don't think people would call my facial hair rugged. The Chairman Pro Electric Foil Shaver is your go-to for precision style every time. Head to manscaped.com and join the 11 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped using the code NETPOSITIVE at manscaped.com for over 20% off plus free shipping. Unbelievable. A standout feature in the Chairman that differentiates it is the Flex Adjust technology, an innovative technology that ensures a superior shave by allowing both blades, the pivoting head, to seamlessly adapt to unique contours of your face and neck, helping to maintain great contact with your skin at every angle. The Chairman Pro isn't just for daily shaves either. It's powerful enough to tackle up to 5-day growth. Interesting. And make it a perfect whether you're shaving every day or just tidying up after a few days. Even comes with a travel lock to make sure it doesn't go off in your bag while traveling. They thought of everything. Yeah. Manscaped be thinking of things that we didn't think about.
They're not messing around.
They have the light on the shaver, the body shaver, which is great.
Yeah.
Get the Chairman Pro today and experience a shave that is smooth as you deserve. Get 20% off plus free shipping with the code NETPOSITIVE at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with the code NETPOSITIVE at manscaped.com, or hit the link in the episode description below, baby. What's going on the internet?
Lots
of things, as always.
What do you want to hit first?
What do you think?
You brought these first two. I brought these second two.
Okay. You want to hit the? Let's hit the first one.
All right.
Let's see. This is an interesting tweet I saw,
Okay.
and this is right after the election.
Yeah.
Somebody tweeted it. Somebody tweeted right after the election. This was on November the 12th. It literally feels like culture 180'd overnight to the core. You think that?
A bit. Yeah. I think a bit. It definitely felt like a momentum shift, I think.
I think the election, I think what happened to the election is it's complemented a lot of ways that people feel. A lot of people.
Yep.
Just based on the map. Have you seen that map that's like red versus blue?
Yep.
A lot of red.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then a lot of people were thinking, and a lot of people, we'll see if it's good or bad, but emboldened a lot of people. Definitely at my shows, there's a bunch of, there was merch being worn. Not my merch.
Sure.
Presidential merch.
Understood.
Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Or a lot of people that now thought that maybe they had to keep these thoughts, to themselves, or I think maybe in a lot of ways they go, oh, everyone else thinks the way I do.
Yes. Yeah. And I don't think culture 180'd overnight. No. I think culture was 180ing over the last however many years.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden we took a poll and realized oh, this is actually what the pulse is.
Oh, this is everybody is this.
Yes.
And then you go, oh.
Yeah. The people who were told you're in the minority are now actually not in the minority. And I think that woke a lot of people up.
And the people that were not in the minority go, oh, I'm not that you're not safe. Everybody should be safe as a country there, but you're go, oh, this is not wanted.
Yeah.
Is that fair to say? This is not, oh, everybody does it. Like, it's almost like, getting the results back for your a TV show, and they go, oh, the numbers are through the roof.
Yeah.
You go, oh, they are?
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna go around town and carry ourselves like these.
Yep.
Is that a good example? I don't know.
Well, I was going to use the blood work example.
That's a better one.
You've been told by your doctor, like, hey, you have this issue right now, so like do this and this and this, and then go get your blood work done and see how it goes. And you go and get it done, and you realize, oh, actually, you're great.
No, and you've been,
and they're not what you thought they were.
Maybe started to feel better.
Yes.
If you said people have, you're like, I think I feel.
Yep.
Almost even like a cancer diagnosis or something. That's probably disrespectful to somebody that actually has it.
Sure.
But in a way that you go, I feel better. I'm starting to feel like myself. Maybe I can go run. Maybe I can go exercise. Maybe, and then you go to the doctor and they go, you're good.
Yes.
And you go, I am? You go, yeah, go for, cancer's probably bad, but maybe an injury.
Yeah.
Your shoulder hurts. And you go, I don't know, it feels like I can swing a golf club. It feels like I can throw. It feels like I can, and then you go to the doctor, you're good. And you go, okay, because I'm going to now lean into this.
Yeah.
That's what I think. That's make more sense.
It's like this. It's like this. You got a jersey for a quarterback.
This
the quarterback
better
has
be
been
good.
Trash all season. Quarterback's been terrible.
Yeah.
Like, I can't wear this jersey out in public.
But you still own the jersey.
You still have the jersey.
Still have
You're
the
not
jersey.
burning the jersey because you know there's a chance.
And you still believe in him.
You still believe in him, but you can't. You'll get clowned if you let everyone know.
And
Then he comes out and he throws like 5 touchdowns and he throws for like 400 yards and you wear the jersey out.
And you go, this is my guy. I knew this was my guy. Yeah. So
and you were right the whole time.
You buy some Trump merch. Is that what you're saying?
No, I didn't.
He's saying, even though my quarterback stormed the Capitol, I'm still riding with him. That's what we're saying, right? Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Doesn't sound very black.
No, I think it, I think it was a temp check on the culture of like, oh, actually, this is where we're at, even though we were told we're not there. And again, for better or for worse, however you feel, but like, this is the reality of where we are at as a nation.
And what's wild is it feels like the culture 180'd overnight. Nothing has changed. Joe Biden is still the president. Sure.
Well,
he is.
Yeah.
Well,
allegedly.
Yeah. To what he was before. Nothing has happened until
he's no less the president now than he was before. Yeah.
But just about go. Oh. Oh. You want to read some of these comments?
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll be helpful or not.
Yeah. There's a couple. We'll try 'em.
Yeah. Not that. Yeah. I don't know what that is. Yeah. It's hard to explain, but it feels like we're about to redo the 90s era. I don't know if I believe in that.
90s were fire, so whatever.
People have been afraid of the culture. People have been afraid of the culture to speak their mind. This apparent shift is now feeling safety to many people to speak their mind. Not saying it's good, it just is. I agree with that.
I think that's very true.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone who thought this was overnight just had their party lose the presidential election. I think that's kind of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Of like, no, this has been coming.
Yeah. Yeah, you look around and you go, but then for whatever reason you say, hey, don't bring that up.
Yeah.
Everyone else is saying very loudly on the internet that that's not. What did he say? Like AOC like removed her pronouns from her bio.
Did she actually?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's
find out.
Oh no.
AOC Twitter.
Elon probably did it for her.
Yeah. Is it?
Wow, she's just AOC on Twitter. That's sick.
No, is there? It's not in there. It's not in there, is it?
That's her.
Yeah, no. Look it up because the articles post about it. They covered it in the news.
AOC.
I mean, I don't know if somebody's going to fact check us on this for sure.
Pronouns from bio. Search. 2 days ago, AOC removes pronouns from X bio. What we know.
All right, and then all these
articles saying called out for removing her female pronouns from her bio.
Maybe she's transitioning.
Yeah, leave her alone. Yeah, maybe.
No, Easton, dude.
Leave her alone.
Yeah, maybe she doesn't identify as that anymore.
Yeah, I guess.
I think that's if that's true. I don't know if that's true or not.
Maybe she's figuring it out.
Yeah, Easton. What do you have to say about
Gender
that?
fluidity.
Yeah. Maybe she's figuring it out.
It's fun. Then you go. Oh, this is. You go. Huh.
That's why you don't put them in there in the first place, by the way. Because if you ever decide you want to take them out, now it's a news story.
Yeah.
All right, dude.
Well,
that's crazy to write articles about that.
That's what everybody. I thought everything about if we learned anything from COVID, definitely it was like, dude, I'm not going wild here because I'm gonna have to remove these.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to remove all of this.
Yeah.
That the funny thing. Well, Easton probably did it. He put up the black photo.
Black square.
The black square. Yeah, and then he removed it.
What?
Just kidding.
Archived it. Just in case you ever need to bring it back
I know
out.
what you're talking about
Which is even worse.
Just in case you got to bring that thing back out. Just archive it and then, depending on the room you're in.
We've talked about this before.
Yeah.
Posting it, then archiving it, and then bringing it back.
Just in case you need it.
If for a job interview.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I interviewed to do BET's media division.
That was a crazy.
And I'm just gonna be like, let's bring that back on the feed.
That was a crazy. I was in high school when that thing dropped. So it was a clear divide in high school of who was posting the black square and who wasn't.
Yeah.
And everyone would be in class are you gonna post the black?
Yeah,
square?
and then
no.
did you or did you not?
Yeah.
Oh, you're racist. Oh,
very
okay, cool.
fine
cool.
line in the sand. Yeah.
That's where the divisiveness
What a time,
started.
dude. What a time.
All right, John. Here's one you haven't seen.
All right, I've seen this. We're blind reacting to this.
Throwback
This is
to
an
when I
actual blind
high-fived
reaction.
the priest who was praying over me.
That's real.
So real.
That's real,
bro.
and that's a blind reaction was real.
So real.
That's all right. What is he doing?
I think it's a wedding.
What is this?
I think he's putting his hand up to pray.
Catholics? What does this
I
mean?
suppose, yeah.
Okay, there's a girl that is reading. Well, looks like she's reading the Bible into a microphone. The priest is next to her, holds up his hand, just in front of his face, and she high fives it, and he starts laughing.
She knows immediately too.
Bro, hand on it. She didn't even go through it the whole high five. She got there and was like, "Oh no."
That's
immediate
elite.
hands to head is so funny.
Wait, hold on. Let me watch this again. Oh no. She's getting married.
I love this girl, dude. Yeah, I think she's getting married.
She's getting married.
I think so.
That is unbelievable.
This comment said that's called a holy five.
Yeah, the secondhand embarrassment is outrageous.
Incredible.
That
dude.
is incredible. That's what I would do. I'd high five.
How about this comment? I shook a waiter's hand once who wanted me to hand him my plate. It happened in 2018, and I still think about it.
He goes like this, and she shakes it. You got to leave.
Pleasure doing business with you.
I leave my credit card there, and I go, cover this. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Somebody else will come get my credit card later.
I'll give you 24 hours to run fraud on that. Sorry.
My
You got it.
Shaking hands with the waiter. I've seen that one with the hug. The waiter. I think the waiter hug and the girl hugs him.
Yes.
And he's like, I was just reaching for the plates. Oh my gosh, that is elite.
Love that one,
especially in church.
Yes,
unbelievable. Great catch. Great find from the internet. Oh yeah, here we go. Mom facing jail time after son walked alone less than a mile from home. Report says a mom in Georgia is facing jail time after her 10-year-old son walked less than a mile from home by himself. It all started October 30th, 2024, when its 41-year-old Brittany Patters took another one of her kids to a doctor's appointment. Okay, so I had another kid, took it to the doctor. She told ABC News that she received a call from the county sheriff that her son, Soren, left the home in Mineral Bluff and wandered into town. Soren was found by deputies less than a mile from the family's house.
Okay.
The mom in Georgia fighting child endangerment charges after her 10-year-old son walked less than a mile from home. The 40-year-old mother said she was annoyed Soren didn't tell her where he was going, but didn't think anything else of it. Soren was taken home by deputies, apologized for miscommunication with the mother, which Patterson thought was the end of the situation. However, this is... Why didn't we get to this earlier?
Yeah.
However, officers returned hours later, and she was arrested. In the state, neglect by a parent can be defined as failure to provide a child with adequate supervision necessary for a child's well-being. Patterson was booked on suspicion of reckless conduct and posted a $500 bond. Attorneys have urged Patterson to sign a safety plan. Okay.
Authorities.
What did I say? Attorneys?
Attorneys.
A good catch. Which would require her to make sure her children are under constant watchful eye. She said she will not sign the form and will fight the charge. Let's freaking go. This is not right. I did nothing wrong. I'm going to fight for that. A GoFundMe has been set up to raise money for Patterson. So far, has raised over $48,000. We're contributing. We need to contribute.
This is dude. This is
$100.
nuts.
I'm gonna send that link to me. I'm gonna contribute $100.
Leave them alone.
Leave
They're
them
fine.
alone, dude. Leave them alone. And
They're
you got other stuff. That kid's 10. First of all, I'm 40 years old. Every parent of a child of my age is in jail.
Jail, federal prison.
Yeah,
all of our parents
for life.
Jail for life.
Yeah,
this is what we're doing.
Yeah,
dude, clean up the streets.
Yeah,
this is not the problem.
No.
Why can't he? Why isn't he safe? Because the cops haven't been doing their job.
We live in a world where a 10-year-old can't walk down the sidewalk safely. There's another problem to deal with.
It's not this, Mom.
Yeah.
She said she didn't think anything of it. She was like annoyed by it because he's 10.
Yeah.
Dude, I rode my bike to the library at 8 years old, 3 miles away.
Were you just like a be home by dark family?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even if then, I don't know.
Yeah. Streetlights, come on home.
We'll figure it out.
Sure.
Maybe somebody would go out and look for me in the morning.
Sure.
Dude, this drives me nuts. Can you imagine the officers coming back over to your house?
Coming back to the house is wild. Like, so it was done, and then where'd you guys go, and who did you talk to that was like, no, actually, you have to go get her.
And arrest her.
Leave her alone, dude.
And and then she's arrested for like child endangerment and like reckless, like she said she's gonna fight.
Good. Let's look at this.
That's crazy.
Look at this GoFundMe.
Yeah, there it is.
Support parent.
53,000. I'm gonna support. I'm gonna give it $100.
There you go.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say it's from Net Positive.
Okay.
Podcast.
Love it.
From the listeners. Could you imagine? What is everybody saying?
Exactly what we're saying.
Thank you.
Exactly what we're saying.
Everybody my age or everybody 30 and older, parents would be in jail. Mm-hmm. Parents would be in jail, dude.
How about this one? As a law enforcement officer's wife, I'm one of the most critical on law enforcement. The sheriff is abusing his power, overstepping, creating distrust amongst the community he is supporting to be policing to protect and serve.
Exactly.
That's a crucial part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now I'm afraid now that the cops are looking for me maybe somehow not being a perfect parent. You're going to put me in prison for it? So now I don't trust my officers in town. So now what do we do?
Protect and serve.
Which, I mean, that's happening in communities everywhere as well, by the way. But yeah.
I mean, you're coming and putting this woman in handcuffs.
Yeah.
And putting her into a cop car in front of those kids, by the way.
Right.
In front of them. Mm-hmm. My mom can't see this.
She's going to get off on this, and then also she's going to sue and win.
Yeah, dude. Okay, just leave it alone.
Yep.
Have you ever done that? Yeah. You go, yeah.
That's ridiculous.
That's insane to me. Easton, you feel okay about it? Yeah.
No, what?
I mean, dude, that kid's walking off. He's fine, dude, because she had to go to a doctor's appointment.
Yeah.
Could you imagine the cops in your community now? Yeah, you'd be terrified of them now.
That's what I'm saying.
You're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Y'all can just do that?
Like, am I now gonna get arrested if I like go outside, I put Era in the back seat, and then I go to get the mail real quick before I get in the car? Am I going to jail now?
Yeah, that's what
you know what I mean. Like,
oh, where's the line?
Right?
Is it less than a mile? That's a pretty long way. But
yeah, I mean, look, I don't want my 10-year-old walking down the street either. Yeah. But like, that doesn't mean.
But this is not Philadelphia.
Yeah,
this is a small town. I'm guessing.
Where was this?
In the middle of this, I don't know.
Georgia, I think it said.
They've raised $54,000 now, by the way.
That's unbelievable. The kid's like, I don't know, I just walked around.
Yeah. This is in Georgia, Fannin County, Mineral Bluff.
All right, have you ever heard of that?
Nope.
No, me neither. Everyone knows everybody in Mineral Bluff.
Okay.
For sure.
Yep.
And then the other kid was in the doctor.
Right.
And if the kid like went and like robbed the gas station or something, like, all right, maybe we have a problem. But kid, it was just
he wasn't.
Wow. He didn't even have a gun on him.
Yeah, he didn't even have a gun on him. He's just walking around.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He's going downtown. He's trying to buy some candy or something like that. Leave the kid alone, dude. Let him work.
That's wild, dude.
Let that kid cook. Unbelievable.
That's ridiculous.
Well, I'm glad he's okay.
Let the kids play.
Just
boys being boys, run around town.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody wanted an update on my, it's almost coming to the end of the year, about my parking situation.
Yeah, what's going on, dude?
I'm plus, I'm probably in the plus, I want to say $4,000. $4,000.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe it's got to be at least in the twos. It's got to be at least in the twos. I said at the beginning of the year, I'm not paying for parking anywhere. Mm-hmm. This pay for parking right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shack.
Yeah.
You're not paying for parking in there.
Well, any place that has parking spots now,
Yeah.
The companies have just swept in and been like, that's now a paid lot. And it's like, whoa, hold on.
And if
it's not even your lot.
It's not even your lot. And if you did own, I'm sure you would, if you're the business, you should do that.
Of course.
But if you're going to do that, you also have to pay for the enforcement. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So if you are, I never pay for parking anywhere I go until I get enforced on that lot, and then I pay in that lot.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
I don't pay anywhere. I've been going and getting haircuts for months. Never pay there.
Yep.
I got one ticket there.
Okay.
I got one ticket there for $40.
Okay.
I've been parking there for 6 months.
Net
Never pay outside of the gym. And the gym is now the lots.
Yeah, I'm upset about that.
Yes. And then I don't even know where to park over there anymore.
Nope.
But I'm not paying for it.
Nope.
And somebody sent me an email about they also didn't pay for one.
Okay.
And they've been doing it ever since.
Okay.
And now once you get into the plus, you're smooth sailing.
It's house money.
It's house money.
Yeah.
So if it's $15 to park there, you park there twice and get no tickets, and a ticket is $30. Now you're house money.
Yep.
House money.
Yeah, as long as you stay one up, at least.
As long as you stay positive. And I've got to be thousands of dollars in the positive.
That's great.
I'm making so much money. I mean, it's parking, so this doesn't apply to everybody else. I was up so much, I stopped keeping track of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I tried this once and got an $80 ticket. So.
You did?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, by Vanderbilt.
Where?
Tough.
I was picking up kava. This is insane. I literally I order it on
I know
the app.
exactly
So you're
where
in
you
the
are,
negative.
too.
You're in the
Yeah.
negative?
Yeah, I walk in, grab it off the shelf, and come back, and there's a ticket on my windshield. I was parked there for maybe 120 seconds.
Okay, there's
This guy was waiting.
The lot outside of the Chop House, right there, SDK.
Yes.
That one I got, and then the one in by the not the Lens Crafters, the glasses store.
Warby Parker.
Yes,
In
that one, that gravel lot. Those are the two, and I got a boot on there one time.
Yikes.
And then the one by Jason Aldean's, but everybody knows that.
Right.
That one, yeah. So I'm down probably $150 in all that total. And the boot, I would say that would cost me a little bit because I had to wait there for like 30 minutes.
That's annoying.
But I'm up thousands. Yeah.
That's great, bro.
I should learn this about gambling.
It's huge.
I'm not very good at that either.
Yeah. I lost a little bit of money gambling this weekend, but I'll be back. We got some guests coming up, don't we? Next week?
We
Next
do.
week or two?
We do. Oh, and by the way,
Hot lineup coming out.
great episode with Brett.
Oh, yeah. It was unbelievable.
That was awesome.
Isn't she great?
She's amazing.
Yeah, she's great. A lot of people come over here from Brett's pod.
Yep.
We love her.
Yep.
4 days a week, by the way.
Crazy.
Putting out a pod every day.
So consistent.
Short. That's unbelievable.
Yep.
Shout out to Brett Cooper. And I got back, dude. I would go back on Instagram.
Oh, yeah. Welcome back.
Well, not on officially, but beautiful child, dude.
Oh, thanks, bro.
My goodness.
Thanks, man.
Why haven't I seen this child?
I appreciate it, dude.
Beautiful child. Shout out Alex, dude.
Thanks,
Shout out.
guys. Wow.
Unbelievable. Gorgeous child, dude.
I can take half credit for it.
Gorgeous child, dude.
Yeah,
My
thanks.
word.
Yeah.
That must be awesome.
She's fun, man. She's 7 months now. Yeah, she's so close to crawling. She has one word in her arsenal, and that word is dada.
That's all she needs, baby.
Yeah. So
that's all you need, baby. Stick with that.
Flying.
Sorry, Maggie. All right. Net positive. See you next week.
Weird, but on the net, it was a positive. Was a positive. You cannot be serious. On the net, it's a positive.